Before I begin, I just want to read this comment that T Baby left. I think that's T Baby left. And it goes like this. Thought I was the only one that had regrets in my life. And they say you should not. However, I disagree because sometimes regret is the only thing that keeps you from ever making those mistakes again. If I could do it all over again, I would have had better spending habits. I would not have had sex with those that I did. I would not lived in fear, ran away from abuse and low self-esteem. As of now, my life is decent, but I know I would have been a whole lot easier. I know it would have been a whole lot easier had I would have just followed my spiritual self. Now that I know better, I am staying in the lane of doing just that. Thank you for that comment. I live with my regrets every day. I regret doing a lot of things that I did in life, and I truly appreciate that comment, and I think that is the truth. I look back at what I've done in the past, and I regret doing it. So therefore, I've learned from my mistakes. And it's not, some people may sit back and say to never live with regrets. But it's not a bad thing to live with regrets. Because within living with regrets means that you have grown. That you are not that person that you were when you were making those type of mistakes. So you regret it. And you wish that you didn't do the things that you did in the past. Whether it was to someone or to yourself. I can tell you that a lot of women, there are some that are hoes, I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of women cherish their pussy. And they will not give it up for any type of dude. Not just any type of dude. You gotta go out with them. You gotta court them. They got to get to know you. They have to know that you got good credit score. That you're responsible. That you're marriage material. That if she mates with you, in other words, has a child, that you're not gonna run out on her. So some women are waited out with men for 6 months, a year. And that's not really unheard of. That's a typical real woman. She's gonna have you waiting. And she's not gonna lay in a bed with someone that she thinks or believes ain't worth shit. It's just not gonna happen. But I threw out my ding-a-ling to just about any motherfucking broad. Period. So I have a ton of regrets when it comes to women. Me dealing with women, because I didn't cherish my ding-a-ling just like a real woman would cherish her punani. Now that I'm older, now that I'm grown, now that I understand that you can't just stick your ding-dong in anyone, that you have to cherish your penis just like a real woman cherishes her punani. Now I regret all the broads that I dealt with because it was to no avail. All I have is numbers. That's it. And in the hood, or to hood dudes, oh man, you slept with this chick, that you had this experience, blah 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 blah. It's nothing to brag about. It's not. Had it to do all over again, I would have tried to marry a high school sweetheart of mine. Someone that I had longevity with. Someone that I grew up with. Do you understand that? Do you know how beautiful that is? That you've known this man or this woman since you were 16, 17, not taking heat. I'm not saying that I would settle down, meaning I'm not saying that, I'm gonna get serious and once we graduate from high school, we're going straight to being married. No. Now, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I would be seeing the same female and, we may go to separate colleges and stuff like that, but I'm gonna remain sincere to her. And then when the time is right, once we, graduate and we find out what our careers what our careers are, and we build something separately first. See, first you got to be independent. You can't just jump into a relationship like that. You see what I'm saying? A relationship in reality, a relationship or a marriage is a business. Didn't know that. When I was messing with these girls, when I was like, you want to be my girlfriend? Okay, let's shack up together. And then wondering why 6 months later, year later, we evicted from the apartment that we're in, and both of us are arguing back and forth. That's why you ain't da-da-da-da-da, and this, that, and so forth. Wasn't no planning. We just, I met the broad in the club, we got it with one another, we had sex, and next thing you know, a couple weeks later, boom, I'm living with the broad, we living together. No. So first you're gonna first be independent. You're gonna be independent first. So she's gonna have her own, you're gonna have your own, and then you're gonna build, and then eventually, guess what? When you're in your mid-20s or your early 30s, you say, you know what? I have my house, I have my car, I have my this, my that, blah blah blah, and she says the same thing, and then you'll come together collectively. You plan out everything. Period. You get married when you have the money to get married. When you have some money, just as well as she does or he does. Period. And then you'll come together because you'll have something. I didn't know that. I didn't know what a relationship really was. I just thought that, hey, listen, I like you, you like me. We got a little bit of things in common. And most of those common things that I had, most of the things that I had in common with somebody, a lot of these broads was just good sex, good weed, and good liquor. That's it. What's your favorite TV show? What? Is that what? Yes. As the girls will say, yes. How they put it? Yes. That's it. I regret going out partying. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying that I wouldn't go to a club, but it definitely won't be like, it would be like a vacation. I would go into a vacation and it would be a beach and all of that stuff. And, I'll go a club then. Because like when I was in Nevins, when I was in the West Indies, I went to the club there. And that joint was, the Caribbean people, they party, yo. Till 6 a.m. I was walking out of the club. It was like damn near daylight. I go to a club like that, but I'm not going to a local club like in Charlotte or nothing. Like, you're not gonna catch me in no clubs in here. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the last time I went to the club, right? I paid to get in, and it was like $20, $30 or something like that, right? I'm sitting in the club, I'm buying beer. The beer is overpriced. The Heinekens, the Guinness Stouts, they overpriced, right? I'm paying to get in, and my intentions are to get phone numbers from girls. So let's just say, okay, I paid $30, right? I ain't get no numbers. So guess what? I wasted my money. And the club is not gonna guarantee me getting numbers. The club is not gonna say, oh, you didn't get any numbers? Hey, chick, come over here. Give him your number. No. So I'm in the club, I'm drinking overpriced beer. The music is playing so loud till I can't hear. I'm bumping into each other, bumping into different people. People bumping into me. I got brand new sneakers on. I got, everything is brand new. So somebody might mess around and spill a drink on me or something. Now I'm going home smelling like beer or liquor or whatever. It's hot. And at the end of the day, I'm looking around and I'm saying to myself, wow, this is nothing but a rented out area. That's it. With a DJ, a bunch of raggedy ass chairs, and a sound system. Man, I could do all of this at home. Period. And when I thought about that, I was like, yo, I wasted all my money on these clubs. They got me. I I could be at home doing this. And if I want to find a broad, I could just go to the mall or go to the park. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and this is another thing I regret. I regret going to the clubs looking for women. You don't look for no real women in no clubs. Because they don't be in there. They be in like places like in the supermarket, in the malls, at parks. Right now, I'm into working out. If I was like looking for a female or whatever have you, guess what? I would try to find one in the gym. If you want, look, this is the thing. Like like I said, I regret messing with a lot of these different women. And then at the same time, it's like I didn't know. I wasn't taught. I didn't know any better. Ty Love said it best. I'm not gonna call her a subscriber. She's fam. Ty Love said it best. She's like, it's a shame that you got to teach these young black men how to treat a woman. Yeah, but you know what? I'll at least say that I'm there for them. But it is a shame because no one is teaching them how to treat a woman. But I didn't have anyone there to tell me certain things, so I was messing up big time. Had I known what I know now, I would have looked for a girl, and let's say, for example, whatever my interests were. You see what I'm saying? So if I was an advocate book reader, I would go to Barnes and Nobles or to the library. If I like to roller skate, I would go to the roller skating ring looking for a woman. If I like to swim, I would go to a pool for a woman on a beach, not in a club. It's stupid. I got tons of regrets and I live with them every day. But guess what? It goes back to what Ty Baby said. It goes back to what I believe it's a she. What she said. Yo, you have regrets. And it's fine to have regrets because you're just going back over the mistakes that you made so you won't make them again. And you're a better person now. And you're sitting back and you're hard on yourself and you're like, what? Pause. You're hard on yourself and you're like, wow, you know, man, I can't believe that I was that type of person. But you have to forgive yourself because at that point in time, you had lack of knowledge. And you just didn't know. Now you know better. And from this point on, I don't have any regrets. I just don't. I might have small incremental regrets. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, you know, I know I shouldn't have did that because of blah, blah, blah. I should have listened to myself. But they're not drastic, big mistakes, you know, that I made when I was young. I was messing up big time. You know, I got my first car, right? Never forget it. My aunt co-signed with me, right? That was one mistake that I shouldn't have made. I shouldn't have had her co-sign with me, right? In order to get the car. I just knew that I was going to take care of this car. Meaning I was going to pay the bills, right? It was a 2000. Wow. It was a 1998 or something. It was like a year, like, older than, you know, the present time that I got the car, right? So if it was 1999, it was 1998, right? Anyway, I get the car. It's a Honda Civic. Some people may sit back and say a Honda Civic, but it was a sedan. So it was like 4-door, sunroof, fully, what do they call it? Fully loaded, right? Power windows, all of that stuff. Some people may sit back and say, power windows, what? They had manual windows. That's how old I am. They had manual windows back in the days. So if it was like 90 degrees, you know what I'm saying? You had to get in your car first and roll down all the windows, like each individual one. So windows back in those days, that was a plus, right? So it was fully loaded, whatever, right? And it had a nice aqua, like bluish greenish color, like it stood out, right? And I remember I got the car, I was happy, I was elated, you know what I'm saying? And I told my aunt, I gotta get 2 jobs, and I'm gonna get this car paid off in less than 2 years, even though I have 4 years to pay on it, right? Get the car. I wound up working 3 jobs, right? I worked a third shift job that was from 11, I think it was 11 to 6. The second shift job was from 2 to, no, excuse me. So the third shift job was from 12 to 6, and then I would go to sleep for 3 hours, wake up, and work from 9 to 11 at this at this mall, you know, like cleaning up Belk's. I think it was Belk's, or I forgot what major clothing thing with it, whatever. I don't know what it was. I think it was Belk's. if I'm not mistaken, or Macy's, one of the two, right? After that, I would go back home, get some sleep, work second shift from 3 to 11, get off at 11, and go straight to my other job from 12 to 6. That lasted for a week. I got fired from all three of them because I couldn't take it. I wasn't getting any sleep. And guess what? I lost the car. Well, the car didn't get lost. My aunt wound up getting frustrated with me because I was telling her I was gonna make the payments. And make a long story short, I got high one day and the tire blew up and ripped the whole side panel of the car. She just got tired of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad young. I don't know what I'm doing, you know, and I'm getting high and I don't care anymore. I regret that. If I could go back in time, I would have never got that car. I would have got me a piece of shit, like a rinky-dink car that cost me $500 that's gonna get me back and forth when I ain't have to make no car payments because you're young. Being young, you can't have that great of a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Making a car payment, it was like $2 something a month plus car insurance. So I live with my regrets every day so I won't make the same mistakes twice. So I can learn from my mistakes and say that Langston 2092 is a better man than what he was years ago. And to put y'all on the game, because if I didn't live with regrets, that means I ain't been through anything. And had I not been through anything, I wouldn't be on this this camera. I wouldn't be on YouTube talking to you all. So some of y'all, or most of y'all, better be glad I made mistakes so you won't have to make them. My name is Langston 2092. Like, comment, subscribe, definitely share this video. 1.